on the roll, and then we'll...
I'm Mark from Star Wars.
I'm Rob from TSW Roundtable.
I'm Ash from the Skyhoppers Podcast.
And I'm Ben from the Skyhoppers Podcast.
And
Nothing to report today.
No,
nothing's happening. Celebration's actually really late.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
I only got a book signed by Tim Zahn yesterday, so that was...
And got a book signed by Tim Zahn.
Yes, I did. But the real reason we're here, I think we can all agree.
We are moments after the drop of the Last Jedi trailer.
Yes!
So the very first reveal, and you can imagine we're tucked away in a separate hallway. Actually, it's the broadcaster's hallway, so it's kind of apropos over here.
It really is, yeah. I mean, it's...
And it's the quietest place, just for now.
Yeah, it's the quietest place we can manage right now. But,
So, immediate reactions. We'll go, Mark.
I loved it. I think that was pretty much a given from the start. The reveal of some of those images of Luke really set the scene, really got that dark tone, and then everything that played out from then on in that footage was just stunning. And we landed a few hits in our predictions over the past year or so.
yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Ben?
You didn't even give me time to prepare.
No, sir, I'm sorry, it's a round table thing.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Because this is very linear.
First
There's nothing
reaction.
roundabout. Anyway, I'm
He's the
kidding.
natural moderator. I
Yes.
guess.
I am
Sorry.
That's number 3, I think, today,
Yeah.
which is low, honestly.
It's less than I was expecting to get.
I am. Sorry, this is very Skyhoppers thing. We take time. We take our time.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I'm not about the movie. I think the movie's going to be fantastic. I want to make that clear, first of all. Luke is my favorite character in anything ever, as anyone who listens to Skyhoppers knows. And I've always thought of Luke as like, he's a paragon of the light. That's who he is. And I'm not necessarily, God forbid, I'm definitely not saying he's more of a great Force user. But I just wonder what I'm curious. I'm obviously incredibly hyped, the space battle scene. I was so excited because I thought that was one of the things that was really missing from the Force Awakens. There was a lot of ship combat, not as much as I would want. Right, The Last Jedi gives us a little bit more of that.
So you're saying because Luke is he's your main guy, like you said, he's the light side of him. Now it looks like from what we hear on the trailer, the Jedi, he says the Jedi has to end. You think is that what has you concerned?
Yes. It wasn't always my favorite thing. Over the last few years, the Jedi have really kind of become something that I really like. Luke's new Jedi has become my new something that I really really love and respect, and for him to just completely disregard it.
Right.
I mean, it makes sense. He's been on he's been by himself forever. He's been doing all this introspection.
Yep.
I am also very curious to see what he's come up with and why he thinks the Jedi need to end.
So basically, just for today, and this is just our immediate reactions after. What do you think? Obviously, thumbs up for the trailer, but do you think has it got you more curious, or has it answered more questions, or is it thinking?
It's questions. That's
More questions.
I'm incredibly curious.
Has it answered anything?
So the trailer's done its job.
Yeah, very much so.
All right.
Trailer was fantastic.
Ash, what do you think? Your immediate reaction?
My immediate reaction was Ray. That's my immediate reaction. When she moved the rocks, I lost my mind. I'm gonna be so curious to see. I'm mostly, I'm a Luke fan, but I'm not as big a Luke fan as this guy right here. So I think, so I think I'm gonna be more interested to see what's gonna happen with the Kylo trans character based on stuff we got. Henry's Rose, apparently she doesn't want to be part of the Resistance. She just kind of tags him on with Finn. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with Finn because I had very lackluster feelings about The Force Awakens. Not a massive fan. So I'm gonna be curious what they see with Finn. They destroyed Black One. Destroyed Black Ship. Did they?
Okay, I know what it was. I'm not sure if it blew up or not.
So on the side that's not about Skywalker, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do. I think maybe Luke is learning, maybe through him failing. Sorry, I'm being very all over the place today.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's been a big. I think Luke kind of see maybe the Jedi the way that they were is not the way to go about it. Maybe that's what he means when he says that the Jedi need to die. Because I've always kind of seen Luke is the guy who maybe Nothing was outside.
No.
Well, we know what Luke's gonna sound like now.
Yes. Yeah, he has a line.
You know that wasn't Vader. We were told that.
Yeah, somebody said that was Vader in the room. It's like,
Yeah.
Somebody said, oh yeah, it's Vader. It is.
all right. Oh, so for me, you see how I did that, being the TSW roundtable guy. I got to collect my thoughts while I passed it around the table.
Yeah.
So, immediate reaction, excitement. I think the biggest thing, it didn't show anything I wasn't expecting to see. There was no obvious, oh look, it's Lando's back or this character's back. There was no real reveals. Luke, his line, it's exactly what I expected. He's obviously put himself in exile, and he's the look on his face at the end of Force Awakens. This is exactly what I've expected to see. But I think the biggest thing for me was actually being here and being with the Commonwealth and watching and seeing now.
That's great.
Because we instantly rush to Twitter, but I don't have to. My phone's in my pocket and these guys are right here. So this is awesome.
Well, we did have to watch the panel through, like on the exhibit.
On a Civic Force screen.
And I was getting. Big shout out to Brian Young for live tweeting the entire thing. I was getting Twitter updates and telling them, okay, he said this. He said this. Look at this picture of Luke. So big thanks to that. We're actually waiting for the full set podcast right now as well. So it works.
But what the coolest thing was though is I wasn't at work in my car blubbering watching a YouTube video on phone. I could actually be there and have genuine reactions and be with even thousands of like-minded people, and it's fantastic. So I think it's awesome.
It is awesome.
It's awesome. All right, so this is just a quick reaction. Obviously, we're going to go back and we're going to put on do our own retrospectives after at the hotel room and get more deep into it and watch it a few more times. But for day 2, morning of celebration, Orlando 2017.
Let's talk about Loot Crate. Are you on a quest for epic gear, housewares and collectibles? Loot Crate offers an epic range of pop culture items for less than $20 per month. Whether you're shopping for the geek in your life or you are that geek, Loot Crate is the best surprise you know is coming. Every month there's a different theme and new and exclusive items that you can only get with Loot Crate. Treat yourself every month or give the gift of geeking out to a friend or a loved one. You have until the 19th at 9 PM Pacific to subscribe and receive that month's crate, and when the cut-off happens, that's it, it's over. Make sure to head to lootcrate.com/Talk Star Wars and enter the code Talk Star Wars and save $3 off your new subscription today.
Right, The Last Jedi gives us a little bit more of that.
So you're saying because Luke is like he's your main guy, like you said, he's the light side, and him now it looks like from what we hear on the trailer, the Jedi, he says the Jedi has to end. You think is that what has you concerned?
Yes, like it wasn't always my favorite thing, but over the last few years, the Jedi have really kind of become something that I really like. Luke's new Jedi has become my new something that I really love and respect, and for him to just completely disregard it.
Right.
I mean, it makes sense. He's been on he's been by himself forever. He's been doing all this introspection.
Yep.
I am also very curious to see what he's come up with and why he thinks the Jedi need to end.
So basically, just for today, and this is just our immediate reactions after. What do you think? Obviously, thumbs up for the trailer, but do you think has it got you more curious, or has it answered more questions, or is it thinking?
It's questions. That's
more questions.
I'm incredibly curious.
Has it answered anything?
So the trailer's done its job.
Yes, very much so.
All right,
Trailer was fantastic.
Ash, what do you think? Your immediate reaction?
My immediate reaction was, Ray. That's my immediate reaction. When she moved the rocks, I lost my mind. I'm gonna be so curious to see. I'm mostly, I'm a Luke fan. I'm not a freaking fan of this guy right here. So I think, so I think I'm gonna be more interested to see what's gonna happen with the Kylo trans character based on the stuff we got here. Henry's Rose, apparently she doesn't want to be part of the Resistance. She just kind of tags along with Finn. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with Finn because I think I had very lackluster feelings about Force Awakens. It's not not a massive fan. So I'm going to be curious what this is. Finn destroyed Part 1. Destroyed Part ship. Did they?
Okay, I know what it was. I'm not sure if it blew up or not.
So on the side that's not about Luke Skywalker, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do. But yeah, I don't think Jedi. I think maybe Luke is learning, maybe through him failing. Sorry, I'm being very like all over the place today.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's kind of big. I think Luke kind of seeing maybe the Jedi the way that they were is not the way to go about it. Maybe that's what he means when he says that the Jedi need to die. Because I've always kind of seen Luke is the guy who maybe he knew the old Jedi Order fell. His Jedi Order fell. So maybe he's starting to think that maybe this is the way to go.
Okay, introduce yourself. We'll go down the road and then we'll...
Mark from Star Wars.
I'm Rob from TSW Roundtable.
I'm Ash from the Skyhoppers podcast.
And I'm Ben from the Skyhoppers podcast.
And
Nothing to report today.
No,
nothing.
nothing's happening. Celebration's actually really late.
Yeah,
You're not missing anything.
I only got a book signed by Tim Zahn yesterday, so that was...
And got a book signed by Tim Zahn.
Yes, I did. But the real reason we're here, I think we can all agree.
We are moments after the drop of the Last Jedi trailer.
Yes!
So the very first reveal, and you can imagine we're tucked away in a separate hallway. Actually, it's the podcaster's hallway, so it's kind of apropos over here.
It really is, yeah. I mean, it's...
And it's the quietest place, just for now.
Yeah, it's the quietest place we can manage right now. But,
So, immediate reactions. We'll go, Mark.
I loved it. I think that was pretty much a given from the start. The reveal of some of those images of Luke really set the scene, really got that dark tone, and then everything that played out from then on in that footage was just stunning. And he landed a few hits.
maybe like your connection to the Force doesn't mean you have to specifically be a Jedi, which could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, could be. So, overall, more questions answered or more questions raised?
More questions raised, absolutely. Nothing was answered.
No.
Well, we know what Luke's going to sound like now.
Yes. Yeah, he has a line.
You know that wasn't Vader. We were told that.
Yeah, somebody said that was Vader in the room. It's like...
Yeah.
Somebody said, oh yeah, it's Vader. It is.
All right. Oh, so for me, you see how I did that, being the TSW Roundtable guy. I got to collect my thoughts while I passed it around the table.
Yeah.
So, immediate reaction, excitement. I think the biggest thing, it didn't show anything I wasn't expecting to see. There was no obvious, oh look, it's Lando's back or this character's back. There was no real reveals. Luke, his line, it's exactly what I expected. He's obviously put himself in exile, and the look on his face at the end of Force Awakens. This is exactly what I've expected to see. But I think the biggest thing for me was actually being here and being with the Commonwealth and watching and seeing now.
That was great.
Because we instantly rushed to Twitter, but I don't.
In our predictions over the past year or so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I loved it.
Ben?
You didn't even give me time to prepare. I'm
No, sir. I'm sorry. It's a roundtable thing.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Because this is very linear.
First
There's nothing
reaction.
roundabout. Anyway, I'm
He's the
kidding.
natural moderator.
Yes.
I am.
Sorry.
That's number 3, I think, today, which is low, honestly.
It's less than I was expecting to get.
I am. Sorry, this is very Skyhoppers thing. We take time. We take our time.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I'm not about the movie. I think the movie's gonna be fantastic. I want to make that clear first of all. Luke is my favorite character in anything ever, as anyone who listens to Skyhoppers knows. And I've always thought of Luke as he's a paragon of the light. That's who he is. And I'm not necessarily, God forbid, I'm definitely not saying he's more of a Force user. But I just wonder what I'm curious. I'm obviously incredibly hyped, the space battle scene. I'm so excited because I thought that was one of the things that was really missing from Force Awakens. There was a lot of ship combat, not as much as I would